This video will walk you through how to annotate your PDF digitally. So hopefully you have a little folder on your desktop that has your National History Day folders or sources. So you're going to click that, and then I'm going to open this, and you might want to consider saving it, so something that you can remember. Maybe it's the title. In this case, it is the title and then the name of the museum. So to annotate a PDF, I don't want to do that, sorry. The first thing you need to remember is that this does not automatically save. So unlike Google Docs or using OneDrive, this does not automatically save. You will need to manually save this. And I would say do this every time you create a note card, but you do File and Save every time you create something. Otherwise, if you close out of it or your computer dies or your computer crashes, you will lose all of the work on your PDF. So make sure you remember to hit File, Save, or Command S frequently. So to annotate your PDF digitally, I want to stress that your tools up here might look a little bit different. So I'll hover over them to make sure that it's, like you can see, it's the same name of the tool, but it might look a little bit different. So you're going to hit Show Markup Tool. And I want to do a note card for this. We'll say this first paragraph. I really like this information. I'm going to summarize it so that future me knows what this paragraph said. So I want to make sure that I am in the text selection, not sketch or draw. So I want to make sure I'm in the text selection, and then I'm going to click on this little note, and this is where the sticky notes come in. So you're going to click it, and I hate that it's in the middle of the page, but you don't need to move it right away. So unless you need to see the paragraph, which in that case, I'm just going to do a little blurb. I click out of it, and then I'm going to move it over here so now I can see it better. Now, obviously I didn't type anything, so I'd like to edit that. So I'm going to read the paragraph and then summarize it, and I'll put summary just to make sure I know it's not a paraphrase or a direct quote that I like. And I'm going to type stuff like this paragraph explains how the atomic bomb is made, blah, blah, blah. And then if, I was really making a note card, I would maybe add another sentence or two. This is taking the place of Noodle Tools. So this is where you're going to use your information and turn it into an outline. So the better job you do on these note cards, the easier your job is going to be down the road. So I'm going to pretend like I typed this amazing, awesome paragraph. Amazing, so informative right here. All right. And then I'm going to click out of it. And now I have this cute little note. I'm going to move it here. If you have different research questions, like maybe this is just kind of background info, and maybe I want background info to be blue sticky notes because I'm super organized. And again, I'm going to hit File and Save. So now, a couple of cool options. One, I've got a color-coded sticky note. If I hover over it, it tells me everything in that sticky note so I can see if it's going to be useful. Another thing I can do is I can hit highlights and notes, and then eventually when I have, maybe this isn't a super long source and we don't have note card minimums for you, some really good sources might just have one or two note cards, and that is fine. Like again, this is very short. This talks about, I forgot to read the source before I did this. This kind of talks about Einstein's background. Maybe I'll add another sticky note, and that's all I have. So I'm going to do another sticky note here. This is going to be Einstein. Maybe I'll do paraphrase. Einstein did not actually work directly on the atomic bomb. He did a lot of cool physics stuff to help create the bomb, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and then I'm going to continue typing here, really cool information. All right, cool. And then I'm going to click out, and then I'm going to move my little sticky note. If there is something that you really like here's a direct quote from Einstein, that is awesome. I'm going to move on over to the sketch tool. There is a sketch tool or a draw tool. My computer shows a little pen or marker thing, you might have a squiggle, depending, like Mr. Wise's laptop showed a squiggle instead of a pen. Just make sure it says sketch. I'm going to click that, and then I'm going to select the color that I want. Knock yourself out. If you want to do green underlining, awesome. You can go ahead and underline, and the cool thing with sketch is it automatically makes a straight line once you let go of it. So I really like this direct quote. I might consider using it in my really awesome documentary I'm going to make. Another thing you could possibly do is if you like another quote, like maybe this is a really cool quote. Like, I might do tools and then annotate and then highlight text. So if you prefer to have highlights, and so now that it's actually highlighted, I know it's kind of hard to see, but I think it highlighted in blue. And then if you see over here, I've got summary of my two sticky notes. I've got my highlight. And again, I found this by clicking here and highlights and notes so I can see all of my information. So again, if later on down the road I'm doing my outline and I want to know like Einstein's contributions to the atomic bomb, I can quickly look at my notes and find them. And I would, again, strongly recommend you do a slightly better job with your notes so that it's very clear to you what that note card is about. And again, to go ahead and access that information, like if you did an awesome summary and you want to just copy that into your outline, you would double click on your sticky note and then you could just highlight your awesome summary and copy that into a Word document. And then you just click away. Again, make sure you hit File Save. I would do a test run of this, of your first PDF, like maybe make 2 sticky notes, hit File Save, close out of it, and then open it a little while later just to make sure they saved. So this one saved, awesome. This one saved, awesome. My highlight saved. If I don't like a highlight, I believe I can highlight it and then we'll figure that out later. Yeah, I guess highlight stuff that you definitely want to highlight. Anyways, so you get the idea. Again, make sure that this works for you. Make sure that you are hitting File Save. And as soon as you are done with a source, I would upload it to the sources assignment on Schoology. That way you at least have a copy of it on Schoology that has all of your hard work on it. And again, if you have any questions, ask Mr. Wise. If he can't answer them, I'm more than happy to help.